If you have a fluorescent lamp that sparked when energized without a starter, a process of elimination will help determine the faulty component. Firstly, inspect the ballast. If the ballast is shorted or shows signs of explosion, such as physical damage or a burnt smell, the ballast needs to be replaced. Secondly, examine the lamp itself. If the lamp is cracked, broken, or shows signs of internal damage, the lamp should be replaced. Thirdly, check the starter. If the starter appears burnt or damaged, the starter needs replacing. If you're uncertain about which component failed, a practical approach is to replace all three components: the ballast, the lamp, and the starter, to ensure the lighting system functions correctly. Regarding the best type of lamp for a simple house-type aquarium, several options are available, each with its own advantages. Firstly, Tate or T5 fluorescent tubes are a common choice. These tubes provide good light output and are relatively energy efficient, making them suitable for general aquarium lighting needs. Secondly, LED lighting has become increasingly popular. LED are highly energy efficient, have a long lifespan, and offer a wide range of color options, allowing for customization of the aquarium's appearance and promoting plant growth if applicable. Thirdly, metal halide lamps provide excellent light output. However, they have higher energy consumption compared to fluorescent tubes and LED, making them less ideal for long-term use in a small house-type aquarium. When selecting a lamp for your aquarium, consider the size of the aquarium. Larger aquariums require more light output than smaller ones. Consider the light requirements of the aquatic plants and animals you intend to keep. Some species require more intense light than others. Evaluate the cost of the lighting system, including the initial purchase price and the ongoing energy costs. LED typically have a higher initial cost but lower long-term operating costs due to their energy efficiency. Consider the spectrum of the light emitted by the lamp. Different wavelengths of light can affect the growth of plants and the coloration of fish. Consult with an aquarium specialist for recommendations on the optimal spectrum for your specific aquarium setup. If you're uncertain about any aspect of electrical work or have safety concerns, it's always best to consult a qualified electrician. Working with electricity can be dangerous, and a qualified professional can ensure that the lighting system is installed safely and correctly. Ensuring the ballast is properly rated for the lamp is critical. Using an incorrectly rated ballast can cause the lamp to malfunction, overheat, or even explode. Always refer to the manufacturer's specifications for both the ballast and the lamp to ensure compatibility. When replacing the starter, use the correct type and rating for the specific fluorescent lamp. Using the wrong starter can cause the lamp to flicker, fail prematurely, or damage the ballast. Fluorescent lamps contain a small amount of mercury, which is a hazardous material. Dispose of old fluorescent lamps properly according to local regulations. Many municipalities have designated collection sites for fluorescent lamps and other hazardous waste materials. Before working on any electrical circuit, always disconnect the power supply at the circuit breaker or fuse box. This will prevent electric shock and ensure your safety. Use a voltage tester to verify that the circuit is de-energized before touching any wires or components. When selecting an LED lighting system for your aquarium, consider the color temperature of the LED. Color temperature is measured in Kelvin and indicates the color of the light emitted by the LED. Low color temperatures, such as 2700 Kelvin to 3000 Kelvin, produce a warm, yellowish light, while higher color temperatures, such as 6000 Kelvin to 7000 Kelvin, produce a cool, bluish light. The optimal color temperature for your aquarium will depend on the specific plants and animals you keep. Consider the light intensity of the lamp. Light intensity is measured in lumens or lux. Higher light intensity is generally required for plants that need strong light for photosynthesis. The appropriate light intensity for your aquarium will depend on the specific plants and animals you keep. Some aquarium plants require a specific photoperiod. The photoperiod refers to the number of hours of light that the plants receive each day. Providing the correct photoperiod is essential for healthy plant growth. Automated timers can be used to control the photoperiod. Metal halide lamps produce a significant amount of heat. Ensure that the lamp is properly ventilated to prevent overheating. Overheating can damage the lamp and pose a fire hazard. Using a reflector can help to direct more light into the aquarium. Reflectors are typically made of aluminum or other reflective materials. They can significantly increase the light intensity in the aquarium. Before installing any lighting system, read and follow the manufacturer's instructions carefully. This will ensure that the system is installed correctly and safely. Regularly inspect the lighting system for any signs of damage or wear. Replace any damaged components promptly. Replacing all three components, the ballast, lamp, and starter, provides a comprehensive solution, eliminating potential compatibility issues between old and new components. Ensure that all wiring connections are secure and properly insulated. Loose or poorly insulated connections can cause electrical shorts and pose a fire hazard. If you are unsure about how to make electrical connections, consult a qualified electrician. When selecting a fluorescent lamp, choose a lamp with a high color rendering index or CRI. The CRI measures how accurately a lamp renders colors compared to natural sunlight. A lamp with a high CRI will make the colors of your fish and plants appear more vibrant and natural. When installing a fluorescent lamp, make sure the lamp is securely mounted in the fixture. A loose lamp can vibrate and cause noise or even fall out of the fixture. Consider the water depth in your aquarium. Deeper aquariums require more powerful lighting systems to provide adequate light to the bottom of the tank. If you are using a metal halide lamp, consider using a UV filter. Metal halide lamps emit ultraviolet radiation, which can be harmful to fish and plants. A UV filter will block the ultraviolet radiation. When cleaning your aquarium, be sure to disconnect the power supply to the lighting system first. This will prevent electric shock. Use a soft cloth to clean the lamp and fixture. Avoid using harsh chemicals or abrasives, as these can damage the finish. Check the lamp regularly for signs of wear or damage. Replace the lamp when it begins to dim or flicker. Dimming or flickering can indicate that the lamp is nearing the end of its lifespan. Consider using a dimmer switch to control the light intensity of your aquarium lighting system. A dimmer switch can be used to simulate dawn and dusk, which can be beneficial for fish and plants. Ensure that the dimmer switch is compatible with the type of lighting system you are using. Some dimmer switches are not compatible with LED lighting systems. If you have any concerns about the safety of your aquarium lighting system, consult a qualified electrician. A qualified electrician can inspect your lighting system and make any necessary repairs or upgrades. For deeper aquariums, consider using multiple lighting fixtures. Multiple lighting fixtures can provide more even light distribution throughout the aquarium. When selecting lighting fixtures, choose fixtures that are designed for use in aquariums. These fixtures are typically waterproof and corrosion resistant. Make sure the fixture you choose is properly grounded. Grounding helps to prevent electric shock. Consider the aesthetics of the lighting system. Choose a lighting system that complements the overall look of your aquarium. There are many different styles of lighting fixtures available. If you are using a timer to control your aquarium lighting system, make sure the timer is set correctly. An incorrectly set timer can disrupt the photo period and harm your fish and plants. Regularly clean the lighting system to remove dust and debris. Dust and debris can reduce the light output of the system. Use a vacuum cleaner or a soft brush to clean the lighting system. When replacing a fluorescent lamp, be sure to dispose of the old lamp properly. Fluorescent lamps contain mercury, which is a hazardous material. Follow local regulations for disposal. Many municipalities have designated collection sites for fluorescent lamps. Consider the type of fish you are keeping in your aquarium. Some fish are more sensitive to light than others. Provide adequate shade for fish that are sensitive to light. You can provide shade by using plants or decorations. If you are using a metal halide lamp, be sure to keep it away from flammable materials. Metal halide lamps produce a lot of heat. Do not place the lamp near curtains or other flammable materials. When replacing a ballast, be sure to choose a ballast that is compatible with the type of lamp you are using. Using the wrong ballast can damage the lamp. Ensure that the ballast is properly grounded. Grounding helps to prevent electric shock. If you are unsure about how to replace a ballast, consult a qualified electrician. A qualified electrician can safely replace the ballast. If you are using an LED lighting system, consider using a controller. A controller can be used to adjust the color and intensity of the LED. Some controllers can also be programmed to simulate dawn and dusk. Ensure that the controller is compatible with the type of LED lighting system you are using. Before performing any maintenance on your aquarium lighting system, always disconnect the power supply. This will prevent electric shock. When working with electrical components, always use insulated tools. Insulated tools help to protect you from electric shock. If you have any questions about your aquarium lighting system, consult a qualified aquarium specialist. A qualified aquarium specialist can provide you with expert advice and guidance. Remember to always prioritize safety when working with electricity. Following these guidelines will help you to troubleshoot your fluorescent lamp and choose the best lighting system for your aquarium. These steps will allow you to safely repair your existing light. If the issue turns out to be the starter, the cost of a new starter is often very inexpensive. If the bulb is bad, those are also relatively cheap. Ballasts, however, can be more expensive and require some moderate electrical skill to replace. Replacing all three, however, will give you a completely refreshed lighting system for minimal investment. You might also consider upgrading to a more modern LED system at this time as well. LED systems now offer improved efficiency and light output. Always make sure that the starter you choose is rated correctly for the ballast in use. Also, be sure to recycle or properly dispose of any damaged or worn out equipment, especially the bulb.